And probably just create courses, dude. Like everyone sells courses. That's what you do, because that's the most scalable thing. Like doing one-on-one like this, you can't scale that because so you make products and courses and you sell them. But I haven't done that because I would just want to make good content. Cool. Streamlabs is so weird, dude. Anyways, things are good. Things seem to be going pretty good. Back to your regularly scheduled content, live streams. Thoughts on current tech lead drama? It's not tech lead drama, it's Matt Tran drama, right? But he made an apology video. I don't know, it's still kind of a crappy thing to do. To write an article. Like, I read the article on his website, and it's just going through using Trent Black's full name, talking about how he's a terrible worker and why you shouldn't hire him. And I'm like, are you sure that's Trent Black? Because I think that's me. I think you should put my name there. Why do all engineers become pilots? That's a good question. I don't know. It's like, why do all software people become YouTubers? I mean, if you had a choice, and this is going to be kind of diverse, but if you had a choice, and if you could make content, if you're kind of a creative type and you could make content and get paid, or you go to an office and make someone else's little app and get paid, what would you do? Probably make YouTube videos. I think everybody would like to do their own thing if they could, but, you know, to each their own. What does your company do? It does this. It makes content for the internet. Is there too many restrictions, laws to be free while flying? There's definitely laws. There's a lot of airspace restrictions. So like, there's a lot of jets coming in to land right over our airport. So we have 1,000 feet to play with, basically. You're not allowed to go higher than 6,000 feet. And the airport's already at 4,600 feet. If you go above 6,000 feet, that's called busting airspace, and you will get in trouble. What's your next move as a business owner? Yeah, so next move as a business owner would be to continue to create content and probably sell more products and take more sponsorships, because I haven't taken any sponsorships in probably a year now on purpose. It's not I don't get them. And probably just create courses, dude. Like everyone sells courses. That's what you do, because that's the most scalable thing. Like doing one-on-one like this, you can't scale that because so you make products and courses and you sell them. But I haven't done that because I would just want to make good content. But at a certain point, you get trapped in the algorithm, and that's how you get out, is you sell stuff. How often do your courses sell? Well, I don't push them, so they don't really sell. And most of the courses I have are free right now. I have one paid, but I have others. I just need to, I guess, polish them up. Then I'll release them. But I just don't talk about them. That's basically what you do. I mean, that's what people want to know. You can have all kinds of new ideas, but they probably won't, you know. The market gets to decide. You should make a course on how to run a YouTube business. I'd pay a lot of money to learn from you. Yeah, I have a brand building like masterclass, because that's the meme, right? That's what you have to call it in order to sell it. You have to call it a masterclass, because if you don't call it a masterclass and you just call it a course, pilot's course. I was thinking about, so HR is pretty chill. She wants to go try out some paragliding or paramotoring. So I was thinking about, Jorgen, you didn't have to hit me with 20, but I appreciate that, man. You didn't have to do that. You invest in stocks? No, I keep my money and I invest it back into the business. If you invest in stocks, that would be considered money that you have profited off of, and then you got to pay tax on that. So I don't have enough money to really just kind of invest in stocks. Do a cooking show, Josh. That's more of my dad's thing. Do you realize society couldn't operate if everyone does that? That's not true. Society operated fine before the Industrial Revolution. It was just slow. People were on their farms, farming stuff. People were independent. People were trading. People were doing just fine. People were not created to go sit in a air-conditioned, low-light, dim cubicle from 9 to 5 for 40 years until they die. Sorry, like, at me, I don't care. How much taxes do you pay? Depends on how much I spend. Depends on how much you business expense. That's how it works. If rich people make $100,000 and they business expense all $100,000 of that, they pay no taxes. How are you passing time during I don't pass time, dude. All the time that I spend is pretty intentional. Anytime you hear someone saying I'm just wasting time until X, get away from that person. Leave. Like, don't spend time around people that say I'm just wasting time. Just spending time until, no, it's not. They don't, no. No. I'm not passing time. I'm not wasting time until something happens. I'm not just trying to get through the day. Like, it's all very intentionally spent. Can you make lots of money on IG? There is no advertisements on IG. The only thing that you can get on IG are sponsors, which is why you see every fitness Instagram influencer like, oh my god, I couldn't have 2% body fat without these organic, great value, unsweetened coconut flakes. Oh my god, you should totally invest in it. Link in my bio. Every Instagram fitness influencer ever. Oh, by the way, you want to know how I got this much muscle mass while maintaining 5% body fat? I promise you it wasn't anything illegal. It was these organically sourced and ethically sourced unsweetened coconut flakes. No, there's not really money in IG. You have any big goals you haven't worked on yet? Yeah, so I need to. So like in my video last year or last summer, I said I want to make $1 million by the end of this year. Not happening. Definitely not happening. Not even close to happening. Not gonna make $1 million. That was my big goal. Not even gonna happen. Nope. What happens if you call the number? If you call the number, nothing happens because do not disturb is on. You'll get put to voicemail. OnlyFans page. Will you make one? So here, like, if you guys want to know a recession-proof side hustle, it's called an OnlyFans. OnlyFans is the only side hustle that will not be affected by a recession or an economic depression. Slowly turn this into a fitness channel. How do you eat your coconut flakes? I mean, you get a little of like the little dark chocolate. So I'm doing keto right now, so this is what I'll snack on. You get a lot of texts from fans? Not really. Some person got mad. One person texted me and got mad when I didn't respond because I have to look at this on my computer. It doesn't go to my phone. So he said, "What programs do you use to do the stream? What program do you use to change your voice like that?" And I didn't see it. And then he hit me with a K. He put K like 3 days later or yesterday at 12:30. He put K, and I was like, okay, I didn't ignore it. I just didn't see it. Do you invest in real estate? I don't have enough money to invest in real estate, number one. And then number two, I can't get a mortgage because my business is not 2 years old. So can't get it. So when people say just move, that's why I can't. I can't. No bank will give me another mortgage for another house. I can't go anywhere. So here's the pro tip: if you ever want to be self-employed or you ever want to open a business, just open the LLC right now. Even if you don't make any money, even if you don't work on it, just open the LLC right now, because if you ever quit your job and become self-employed, if your business is not 2 years old, you will not be able to get a mortgage. You will not be able to get a loan. You will not be able to get credit line. I didn't know this. You just have to survive for 2 years. How long to make it on YouTube? I mean, it depends on you. How consistent are you? You make more money from ads or channel members? I don't make I make like $50 a month from channel members. Is your pop working now? I'm not sure, honestly. The last time I talked to my dad, I said, "How was DoorDash?" and he stopped talking to me. So, can you just buy a shell company? No. Why didn't you consult a lawyer before? Why do you need to consult a lawyer before opening a business? Why? What are they gonna do? They charge you $4,000 to tell you what you can Google, but you don't know what you don't know, right? A lawyer's not gonna tell you that. Accountant's not gonna tell you that. Only a bank's gonna tell you that. That information isn't freely out there. I mean, it is, but you wouldn't know to look for it. How do I create a portfolio to show off my work? I'm a back-end dev. All right, so 862 number that texted me. You need to create a video and then put timestamps in the video. So record a video of your back-end and what it does, and then have a description with like at 1 minute 10 seconds I'm showing this, at 2 minutes I'm showing this. I'm 6 months into my LLC. I can't get a mortgage. No. Go to a bank and ask if you can get a mortgage, and they'll say, "Is your business 2 years old?" Like, it's okay. They won't say that. They'll say, "Do you have 2 years of tax returns from your LLC?" And you're gonna say no, and they're gonna be like, "Okay, come back when you have 2 years." So like even right now, I can't refinance my house. I can't refinance. Well, I could probably refinance my cars, but I can't refinance my house. Can you explain refinancing? Yeah, so refinancing is someone else buys your loan. So right now I have a loan on my house to a bank that I pay every month. That's called a mortgage. And then if you refinance, someone else buys your loan, and then you pay the interest to them, which is the profit. The interest on a loan is the profit of the loan. And so so right now my interest is 5.4% because my dad bunked my credit. That's not the point. But someone else, another bank, would come in and they would buy the loan, the remainder loan, and they'd give me a lower rate. But they don't care about that because they're still making a profit. So that's what refinancing is. Same thing with cars, same thing. It's all, it's, yeah. So bank people will tell you everything directly or indirectly? Indirectly. Why can't you sell your house and move somewhere? Why is that dependent on your LLC? Yeah, so if I sell my house and move somewhere, you need to get another mortgage to get a new house, right? And so when you go into the bank's going to say, do you have 2 years of tax returns for your business? And I'm going to say, no, my business isn't 2 years old. And they're going to say, okay, sorry, we can't give you a mortgage. But now what? I just sold my house. I got nowhere to go. Thoughts on uploading once a week? I work around 45 hours a week. I'm not sure how often I could post regularly and quality-wise. Yeah, so you don't get to decide the quality. That's the thing. If you work 45 hours a week, once a week is not good enough. I'm just going to tell you right now, once a week is not good enough. You need at least 3 times a week. And if you're worried about quality, that's not how YouTube works. Some of the dumbest videos, some of the quickest videos I've ever made in my entire lifetime with this channel have hit the highest marks. Like the cheating video, I just sat down one day on a whim and I just recorded that, and that's like one of the best videos I've ever made. Like, sometimes I film a video in 30 minutes and I edit it in 10 minutes and just throw it up on the channel because I'm like, oh, I gotta get something out. And those videos are like, wow, this is amazing, Josh. Wow, this is so good. I can clearly see you put time and effort into this. And then the videos I actually put time and effort into, everyone's like, yeah, this is like, can you just go back to posting the good stuff, the quality? And I'm like, what? Why not rent an apartment? Because I have 2 dogs and I don't want to have an apartment. I don't want to have neighbors. I don't want to listen to my neighbors fucking. I don't want to have a bunch of neighbors upstairs with kids running around waking me up in the morning. I don't want to have the dude below me doing construction on his walls. I'm done with apartment life. I'm good. Been there, done that. It's nice to have a yard. It's nice to have a house. I don't have to ask permission to do things. I don't want to pay someone else's mortgage. Essentially, that's really what it comes down to. Like, when you're renting an apartment, you're not paying down anything for yourself. Like right now, everything that I've paid down on this house, and my house has appreciated in value, I will get everything I've paid down back and everything that's appreciated. So right now, if I sold my house, I'd get like $75,000 profit, which is not enough to buy another house in Oregon for sure. But like with an apartment, what are you paying down? Nothing. You get nothing. You don't get equity. You don't pay down a mortgage. You get nothing. I'm 5'9". Is that a good height to be a back-end dev? Nah, you gotta 5'9", dude. You're a manlet. Okay, you need to step up to 6'2". Get on my level. I'm just kidding. That's a fantastic question. How'd you get your first mortgage? Yeah, so I had a house. Or, wow, brain farts. Okay, I had a job. My last job. So as soon as I got my last job, I went and I sold my Jeep, my favorite, my pride and joy. I sold my Jeep, and I got a little Nissan that I could Uber with if I ever lost my job and I needed money, right? I was just straight up safety investments. And the next thing I did was find any house in the area that I could purchase on $65,000 salary, and that's what I did. So I went and I got this house. You can get a house when you have a job and then quit your job, but if you're self-employed, 2 years. Isn't that a joke? Isn't that a meme? Checked out the solo vid. Nice. Hey, thanks, man. I need to get sponsored for flying because this shit is expensive. Do I need 10-minute long videos if I don't have monetization and ads anyway? So Dolly, if your channel's not monetized, that doesn't mean YouTube's still not putting ads on them. That just means that you're not getting money from the ads. So if your channel's not monetized, still make 10-minute videos. YouTube is still putting ads on those bad boys. They prioritize them. Show us the dogs. I think they're chasing squirrels right now.